Listen close. I'm only going to say this once. Okay, probably more than once. This ain't a scene. It's a full-time job. Social media isn't a scene, and you can't treat it like one. It's not one of those uncomfortable public displays that you can just walk by and pretend not to notice. You can't ignore it. Not anymore. It's here, and it's a full-time job. But why should you care? For my fellow marketers out there, remember back in your college undergrad days when you're sitting in Intro to Marketing Research class, maybe learning how to write a nominal survey question, maybe learning how to use SPSS, watching videos of focus groups. That stuff's kind of outdated. When's the last time you saw a college textbook that taught how to properly get relevant feedback in 140 characters or less? There's probably not many out there. And I mean, the traditional focus group was always kind of skewed anyway, right? Convinced me that their answers weren't persuaded just a little bit, maybe by the fact that they were getting a couple slices of pizza, some candy, chips, soft drinks, maybe a little extra compensation. And maybe their answers were being persuaded by what they thought the moderator wanted to hear. All the time, well, the whole time they're holed up in some strange room somewhere for a couple of hours. With social media, you have 24/7 access to the most uninfluenced focus group of all time. Why? They're not receiving compensation. They're offering their opinions in the comfort of their own homes, their own vehicles, or any place else you can think of. They're basically free to say whatever they want, whenever they want, and from the bottoms of their hearts. All you have to do is listen. And you can do that from the comfort of your own home, your own vehicle, or any place else you can think of. But the thing is, listening is a full-time job. You can't just set up a Twitter account or a Facebook fan page, although that's a good place to start, but you can't just set those things up and then suddenly you're in social media. You have to be available to listen and engage. Is it going to be you? Will you divide the responsibilities among your team? Will you pass them along to an intern? It's really whatever suits your organization best, but it has to be somebody, and it has to be on a regular basis, just like a full-time job. Things move rapidly in social media. Are you going to be there to catch it when they do? If you're not there on a consistent basis, if you're relying on mere presence, if you're treating it as only a scene, a simple fad, a chance occurrence, you're just throwing punches underwater. And you're not even throwing them at a target. Now that's the scene. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I can't tell you how honored I am that you took a couple of your valuable minutes to watch this video. Have a fantastic day, a fantastic weekend since it's almost here, and I'll see you next week.